Hi there. So I'm Tamara Dorris, and I always, for the last probably 20 videos, have been introducing myself saying, Hi, I'm Tamara Dorris, your real estate coach. And someone said to me the other day, all the stuff you teach and all the books you write, are you a real estate coach who teaches manifestation meditation, or are you a manifestation meditation instructor, teacher, happens to teach real estate agents? And I went, Oh, that resonated with me. And why do I say that? Well, this is important. If you take my 30 years in real estate, 30 years, 20 years of that, in addition to being an agent the whole time, and, a team leader, an office coach, company coach, top producer, that whole time, that whole 30 years. In addition to that, 20 years, I was also being and have been still an adjunct professor of real estate. So that's a lot of real estate. So it would just make sense to say I'm a real estate coach and I just happen to love manifestation and meditation, but that would not be true because with this 30 years over here, this over here, a lifetime. I literally think it's safe to say that probably almost 40 years I've been into self-help, right? And manifestation. And it took me a long time, but I would say I put more into it than I have my real estate career, including as a real estate coach. Now, when I say I've been a real estate agent this whole time, I mean I've had my times where, I've worked 5 hours a week in real estate and made $85,000. So my efforts in real estate have brought me a lot, but I haven't had to put a lot into it. Meditation, manifestation, the endless hours, the obsessively endless hours that I have put into this, way more than I've ever put into real estate because it's my passion. So the truth of the matter is I am a meditation and manifestation teacher who just happens to have so much experience and passion too for people in real estate that those are the people I choose to work with. I have every now and then a client who's a financial planner or, does something else. But the methods that I teach apply to everyone. But I absolutely love working with people in property. I absolutely love it. So I just want to say this for my, my 10 followers or whoever watches this, that I'm going to stop introducing myself as, Hi, I'm Tamara Dorris, your real estate coach. I'm just going to say, I'm Tamara Dorris. Here's what we're talking about today. Because if you go back, and I've got 425 videos. Oh, I should be like Mr. Beast famous now, right? I need to go blow something up so I get more viewers. Just kidding. That would not be very meditative, would it? The moral of the story is that there's so many things going on about what you should do and what you shouldn't do on YouTube video and blah, blah, blah. I come on here in hopes of helping somebody who my ideas or my knowledge or my experience or my research may help, right? Even if it's just this cat here, it may help. So that's kind of what I'm here for. And with that said, I just wanted to clarify that it doesn't matter if I'm a real estate coach or a meditation teacher or a manifestation specialist. It doesn't matter. It's what value do I have to offer you? So with that very long drawn out introduction today, I want to talk about you point two, the new version of you. And another way we can look at that is the future you. What do I mean by the future you? I have found that playing with this idea of the future you to be very, very beneficial. And let me explain why. Let's say you get home, it's a busy day, you got a seller, we're going back to real estate now. You got a seller who's bothering you and just really upset. You've got your kids are screaming, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff's going on. And you're like, oh my gosh, if I could ever just have 10 minutes to myself of peace and quiet, I might be able to meditate, right? That's what you're thinking. But with the future you exercise, what you're doing is you're imagining that you've gone into the future a year, 5 years, 10 years from now. And now you're looking back at you right here, right now, all the turmoil. How would you be feeling? Now think about this. If you think back in your life 5 years ago, and let's say you had some issue going on and you were really stressed out about something, there's a part of you that would think, I could go back there, I would handle it so much more differently. I would not be stressed out. Like take the kids, for example. Kids, even when they're adults, they need this, they need money, they need this, whatever. Now, in this present moment, we can get frustrated and stressed out about it. But 5 years from now, we're going to wish that we had the chaos going on around it. Does that make sense? I not to get super duper deep here, But I tend to think that when we're all grown up, we miss the days that we have right now. Does that make sense? Like, and I don't mean grown up just like an adult. I mean, wherever we are right now, 5 years from now, we're going to miss today. We're not going to remember today being as stressful as it is. There's going to be a part of us that would say, unless something really, diabolical is going on, there's going to be a part of you that is like, yeah, I wish I could go back to that day. I was griping about this, this, and this, but I didn't have wrinkles. I didn't even need Botox then, right? So using the future version of you, and I encourage you to use it a few times a day. Another way that I encourage my clients to use it is to script out what's going to happen to you as if it's already happened, right? That's also doing a future version of you exercise, because you're speaking from the place of you where this has already happened. Like, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful, I'm happy that I'm now a top producing agent, blah, blah, blah. That's a future version of you, because you're not quite there yet. You're on your way. But by scripting it out that way helps you get there. Does that make sense? But handling stress from a future version of yourself is pretty brilliant. I didn't make this up. I think I heard it on a podcast. But it really, really did me well when I came home today and the dogs were barking and jumping all over me. And I remember that a year ago we lost one of our dogs. And I remember thinking, 6 months after she passed away, all the time I griped at her, what I would give to have her jump on me now. That's a future me exercise. So when I come home, and now we have a new puppy, but when I come home and they're barking and they're hyper and blah, 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 I can stop and I can remember when not that long ago I had lost that. It's a game changer, right? It's a real game changer, because all of a sudden I went from stressed out yelling, oh my God, whose idea was it to get dogs, to be like, okay, come here, you crazy dogs. Let mommy give you some love, right? So that is, I hope the delivery was half as good as it was intended. I know I got up to a little bit of a start there, but this is Tamara Dorris, who can be your real estate coach, or who can just be your meditation manifestation coach, or can just be some chick you watch on YouTube. I don't even care. But I hope that this message resonates with you, because when you can put yourself in any stressed out condition and you can put yourself in the future version of you to see how you would handle it, and how bad it probably isn't at all, it'll make life easier, right? So that's my intention for you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you for watching.